All right, y'all, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm King Tyson. Don't forget to like and subscribe like I always tell y'all to do in the beginning or the end of my videos. Check it out. Before we start, write me at kingtyson713@yahoo.com. If you want my advice about something, you want my opinion about something, write me, kingtyson713@yahoo.com. Also, if you like this content, please go to the video tab section of this YouTube channel. Click on the video that you like. Watch it, give me some feedback in the comments. Do you agree with me? Do you not agree with me? I really appreciate that. So look, let's get on with the video. I seen someone post this and I want to respond to this. They said, why are so many men in their 40s holding out for women that's 10 and 15 years younger? And when I read it, I kind of laughed at it because nowadays you see a lot of men talking about that they want, younger women. That's what's been going on. See, back in the day, men and women, grandpa ages and stuff like that, they knew the formula for what's important when it comes to having a relationship. This is why our grandfathers, great-grandfathers, that's why they would get married at 17 years old, 18 years old, 19 years old, start a whole family. By 21, 22 years old, they already got 4 or 5 kids already. They knew what the importance of when it comes to a relationship. They know when you find someone that you feel is right for you, and you take that on, you pour into it, and you make it work. That's why a lot of times those marriages, they last long as much as they do. In modern day time, a lot of relationships don't last because we have so much access to so many people that you feel like, well, you know what? If this person don't work, one little thing that I don't like them doing, it's easily for me to replace them. And that's men and women. And that's where we create a lot of single people, because people look at people as being disposable, not what's important that will help you as far as you having the right partner for you, that's best fit for you. I always say this: the best person for you is someone that you two can pour into each other, and a person that don't stress you out, that makes your life, that helps make your life easier for men and for women. If you're not with someone that can't make your life easier, then you don't need to be with them. And let me give you an example. As a woman, you need to be with a man who takes the financial burden off of you. Now, I'm not saying, look for only men who's going to pay every single bill. But what I'm saying, I will say this: whatever you best feel like is best for you financially, whether y'all 50-50, he does 70, you do 30, whether he do 80, you do 20, you need to be with a man who takes some type of financial stability off of you, that you are able to have everything as a woman don't have to fall on your shoulders, that you have a man who's willing to step up when you need a car, you need your car fixed, you need a bill paid, you don't have to worry about the financial woes, because you got that man there is a man who's taking care of that. This is what, ladies, y'all need to look for when you're with the man. I know also too, you need to find a man who's all about you, caring. Yes, you do need to find that as well. But these are some of the things that, ladies, and I hate to say that and use that, because it makes men look like we just providers and that's it, we're nothing else to a woman. But as a man, that is our role, is to be a protector and a provider. So we have to continue that, because that's just what part of being a man is, right? Those are things that help some ladies, that will make your life easier. Imagine, ladies, you're single right now. The ones who are single, you know what I'm talking about. You paying everything yourself. See how hard it is? Having a man that's gonna come along and add value to your life, where it takes the financial strain off of you. That's being with someone who makes your life easier. Being with the man who respects you, treats you as a woman. Don't try to treat you as just an object, or treat you or try to control you. These are things that makes your life easier. Fellas, being with the woman who is love you for you, not for what you bring to the table as a man. That if something happens, you got a woman who's going to have your back. You want a woman who's going to know that she is your helpmate. She is there for support. Because men, we need as men, we need support as well. Not financial support from a woman, but we need encouragement. Ladies, you need to be encouraging your man instead of tearing them down. Instead of always putting the pressure on him, also encourage your man. Because life happens and things get rough. Just like it get rough on y'all as women, life get rough on us because we carry all the financial load on us. And so we need some emotional support, not just y'all. I know y'all need the emotional support from us, and for us to give y'all some reassurance, but as men, we need reassurance as well. And so these are things that, fellas, you need to look for is to make your life easier. You'll want a woman who's going to come in and to make your home into a house. You know what I'm saying? Who's going to give you that love, who's going to treat you as a king, just as a king, as you a king should treat your woman as your queen. These are things that help each other life easier. Men or women, you shouldn't be with anybody who's going to stress you out. If you feel like you always stressed out, you feel like you in a toxic situation, love should not make you feel like you in a toxic situation. There's so many people in a toxic relationship and they confuse that with love because you feel like the more shit you go through, the more loved you are because of the more shit you go through. No, that's not true. That's something that we've been taught as black people in our community, that the more shit you go through with a person, that's strong. That's how strong the relationship is. No, that's not necessarily true. It's not true at all. You should have more. Think about this. You should have more good times than bad times in your relationship. If you got more bad times than good times in your relationship, then you need to reevaluate your relationship. That's a good way to measure that, right? But anyway, back to the original question. Why are men in their 40s? And I'm a 41-year-old man. You know what I'm saying? My wife is older than me. I didn't choose to have a wife that's 10 or 15 years younger than me. It just so happened. It just was by fate of fate of what happened. Just how me and my wife end up together. But I do know a lot of men. The target point is men that are in their 40s start seeking for younger women. That's 10 to 15 years, maybe 20 years younger than them. And a lot of time, like the question that I read, it says that men are holding out. They holding out. And because they don't want to get with women their age. So let's talk about it. What's wrong with women dating? What's wrong with a 40-year-old man dating a woman who's 40 years old as well? What's the problem? What are the things men are saying? Men are saying that, for one, you got men saying that the beauty fades and their body is not in shape as younger women are. That's one of the main concerns. Let me say this, y'all. And ladies, beauty is a very high standard for men. Men love to be with a beautiful woman. And so two things that about men, ladies, that men love sex, and men love being with beautiful women. So this is why you need to make sure you take care of yourself as much as possible on the outside. You can be a beautiful person on the inside, but let me say this. It's a lot of beautiful women in the inside of them, but they are single. And I always say you got to put the bait out there. So ladies, if you want to catch you a man, you need to be as beautiful as possible. You need to take care of your hygiene. You need to make sure your hair is on point, your nails is on point. These are things that men look for. I wouldn't be concerned about, ladies, you saying that men want natural women. Listen, ladies, let me put this argument to bed. When ladies, y'all listen to brothers when brothers say they want natural women, but let me say this. Brothers who talk about they want natural women, those women, natural women, are drop dead gorgeous naturally. I'm just being honest with you. These are the women that men are talking about. Women who are drop dead gorgeous naturally, who's in physical shape, not overweight, in shape, a beautiful face, who are really are 8, 9, or 10 on a scale of to 10. These are what men are talking about when they say we like natural women. When a man says I like natural women, she's gonna be naturally beautiful, naturally pretty. And if you know you're not that, then you don't need to be worried about natural like that. You need to make sure you are as feminine as possible. I'm just keeping it real with you, ladies. Straight up. I'm not gonna lie to you. King Tyson's not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna keep it real. That's putting the bait out there. You looking as feminine as possible. Because there's some women that can pull a natural look off and it's not so feminine, but because she's so beautiful, it doesn't matter. Her beauty exudes. So she can pull a natural off. Natural is not for every single woman. Keeping it real. If you know men like sex, love a beautiful woman, you got to play into that. Not so much the sex part. You give that to the man when he commits to you in a relationship. That's the difference. You don't give the man all the sex in the world and y'all not in a relationship, you had no titles. No, you put that when this man can put you in a relationship. Now, men are holding out because also they said beauty fades when a woman gets older. This is why I tell ladies, even though you're older, you still keep yourself up. My wife is very beautiful. Even older than me, and she's very beautiful. She take care of herself. You know what I'm saying? And I tell my women, and I tell ladies this, you need to take care of yourself as much as possible. Try to stay, like even if you're in a relationship, try to stay within the same weight or in the range of weight you are when you first met that man. Try to stay within that range. You know what I mean? Just maintain that. And I'm not gonna say a certain weight requirement. Whatever, if you have a man and you met that man, try to stay within that same weight range. Just keeping it real. The reason why I don't really say so much about men keeping and I tell brothers to, work out and stuff like that, keep yourself together, because we are human. Ladies look at other men as well, but women don't really push the issue about men looks and weight as much as men do when it comes to women. Because a woman can deal with a man being not attractive and being heavy set if he got money. That's the difference. You know what I'm saying? Between men and women. Women are seeking financial stability more than what the way a man looks. Majority. You got some women that's be like, nah, I don't care about that. As long as my man look good, this is why I want a handsome man, this and that. I don't care if he broke. I ain't gonna say a woman says she don't care if he broke, but some women, money ain't a thing. If she feels good that he looks good, she good with that. But majority of the time, women want financial stability. Men are different. Men don't really care about being with a woman who's financial stable. A woman who $100K a year or more, who got this and this and that. Men really don't care about that. Men care about a woman looking beautiful on the outside first. But the thing is also too, some of these certain men that's in their 40s holding out for women and that's 15, 20 years younger than them are saying they holding out for women who can have their seed, can pass down their legacy. That's good on the YouTube talking point. But men who in their 40s like myself, and you getting with a woman who's 15, 20 years younger than you gotta bring the money, bro. You gotta have the money. And if you ain't got real money that's gonna, you already older than her. And if you ain't had the money to keep her financially happy, then you never know. She might be getting with a dude who on the side is her age. You know, that's the thing that brothers not talking about. They talk about on these YouTube talking points when they say that older men being with younger women like it's just a norm. And these women need to tell the truth. These women that are in their 20s getting with someone that's 40, majority of the time, she's financially being taken care of. And if you a man and you feel like that's fine with you, as long as you can take care of you good, that's cool if you accept it. But do know you have to keep that same energy all the time. Because the minute you fall off or the minute you tell her no, she gonna be gone. Because 9 times out of 10, by you being an older man, you led the relationship with money. Straight up. This is why I tell brothers don't lead the relationship with money, because when you lead a relationship with money, the minute you tell a woman no or you fall off, she's gonna be gone because you led the relationship with money. Now her mood's gonna be determined on if she getting gifts or money or getting pampered. The minute you slow up on that, she gonna start having a problem. Now, a man also not choosing a woman the same age as him in his 40s is, those are the two main things, you know. But like I said about far as the beauty and you know, a man saying he want to pass his legacy on and have a woman that can procreate at 20 years old. And for a woman to want to procreate with you and have your kid, you definitely got to be financially stable most of the time. You really got to have money, not just financially stable. You got to have money for a woman that big of an age difference to want to have a kid with you, children with you most of the time. You know, normally those women is that let me have, give me this, give me that type of women, and you gotta do it. That's for her to have a baby with you, right? Women who are in their 40s, and as we get older, we not as agile or as how we once were when we was in our 20s. You know what I'm saying? And they do say as you get older, a woman gets older, her sex drive increases. But also too, as an older woman get as well, besides her sex drive, like, okay, let's just say like a woman in her 30s and 40, she got a high sex drive. But when the woman start getting in her mid 40s, 50s, they say the sex drive decreases. You know what I'm saying? These are some things that men talk about as well too. You know, it gets deep. You know what I'm saying? It gets deep. But I wouldn't, as a man, I wouldn't hold out on dating someone 20 years old, 15, 20 years older. You know what I mean, 20 years younger. I wouldn't hold out on that. You know what I'm saying? I feel like in this time, the way people are these days, you should want to get with someone who is best fit for you. Man or woman, you should want to get someone that's best fit for you. I wouldn't particularly worry about age like that, because To be honest with you, older women are marrying younger men, you know, and vice versa. But for the most part, yeah, older men, you're going to be coming off some money. You know what I'm saying? Dating a woman that's 15, 20 years younger than you, for sure. But y'all let me know what y'all think about this video. I'm King Tyson. Peace and blessings. One love. I'm out.